Hi, my name is Finn,
My name is Niyah.
and today we're talking about
Environmentalism and foraging.
and now we're on the show.
Cool.
Hi,
Okay.
Niyah.
Hi, Finn.
How are you?
I'm doing really good. Finishing assignments, getting shit done. Can I
Nice.
curse?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
No, that's okay. Yeah. Getting assignments done. That's good. We're at that point of the quarter.
Yeah.
It's this won't come out for probably like 2 weeks,
Okay, that's
but
cool.
it's like May 20th right now, which is we're not in the final stretch,
I wish.
but we're approaching the final stretch. I can see the final stretch. It's like over there.
The light is there at the end
Yeah.
of the tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not like at the tunnel yet, but I am like looking through the tunnel.
Like I know on GPS it's like coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's a little bit of traffic,
Yeah.
but
There's
like then
Cars
there's
on
not.
the side of the highway.
Yeah. Cars on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
Is there a crash?
Yes, there was a crash.
Oh.
I'm crashing out. I'm burning out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I thought
it
you were
happens.
finishing assignments and getting shit done.
Yeah, like begrudgingly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we were saying, like 30 seconds before the show began, you broke your phone.
Yes, I did break my phone.
What happened?
Well, I recently went to Hawaii for a cousin's wedding of mine.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin's wedding, of course, not
Oh.
mine.
Congratulations to them.
Yes, congrats to them. It was raining every single day in Hawaii. So bad that they closed the pools and the beaches because the streets were flooding. I was soaked.
Whoa.
But my mom booked like the Jurassic Park experience. And you go through like where they shot like Jurassic Park and Jurassic World and Journey to the Center of the Earth and stuff.
Yeah.
And so we're going around all these beautiful landscapes and stuff. I'm taking videos of everything, like this huge mountain that looks like a lizard and stuff. I'm like, oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And my phone's like getting wet, but I'm like, what? I'm wearing a poncho. I'm like wiping it off.
Yeah.
I'm sweaty. Things are sticking to me. And I guess I took so many videos, or I got my phone so drenched that it like crashed on me halfway through. So I have like on the cloud, I have all the pictures of like of the birds like before I went
Yeah.
on the trip, and then boom, it's gone. So
Because it died before it backed up.
yeah, because I was in the middle of absolute nowhere.
What kind of phone was it?
It was an 11 Pro iPhone. I loved my 11.
Okay.
It was my baby. Midnight green. They don't make it anymore. I got blue now or something. Titanium.
Midnight green.
It's a beautiful color.
I'm gonna look that up.
I tried to find a case in the same color. Nope. Yeah.
So did you have a case on the phone?
Yeah.
So it soaked through the case?
Well, it's not like
Or
an
not
otter.
through the...
Yeah, it's not an OtterBox.
Oh, you
It-
didn't invest?
I didn't invest, but guess what I just did? I bought a new case for my new phone. It's coming in the mail.
The phone or the case?
Both.
Mm.
Yes. But no, I went to like the T-Mobile store and they were like, take it to the Apple store. And the Apple store more or less told me, we don't know what's wrong with your phone. We can't fix it. I said, how can you not fix it? You have all the parts right here. They said, we don't have this part. This is the Apple store. I think they just wanted me to buy a new phone, if I'm being frank.
That is well known for what Apple does.
I know, but I like that my text messages are blue for people, not green.
I get so much shit for being an Android user.
I really was debating when I
Nah.
was getting a new one, the folding phone from Samsung.
Okay, my hot take,
Hmm.
kind of dorky.
But in like the cutest little way.
I'd rather just have like a flip phone, which I have had.
I can see you having a flip phone.
Yeah, so I didn't have a smartphone until the last day of my freshman year of high school. So I got my first smartphone. Before that, for 6 months before that, I had a flip phone. And it was on like the worst plan ever.
Did you have minutes?
Dude, 5 cents a text message. And I had $15. No. It might have been more than 5 cents a text message. But I
Oh
only
my
had
God.
$15 per month.
What is that about?
And it was 5 cents a minute
Okay.
/ 5 cents a text message.
Who were you talking to?
You know, the people.
The people
Yeah.
that needed to hear.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I would just like talk to my friends, but then like 10 days into the month I would run out.
That's what I'm saying. You can't frequently like discuss with your comrades and close allies if you're worried about your minutes.
No.
I kind of miss having minutes though. it made me very aware of how I was spending my time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm a little surprised that it was only 15 minutes.
That blows my mind now.
That's like per month. Like, I mean, that's emergency calls.
Yeah. Like I call my parents each like every day. Sometimes me and my dad will yam for like half an hour. I can't imagine 15 minutes.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. I don't call people that much. Like I
Really?
text and I
Yeah.
talk to people. I keep tabs. There are a couple friends that I like call online. Like
Yeah.
I'll play a game with them. It'll be like call on Discord or something. But that's not super often, and I don't really call on the telephone that much. And I started thinking, because I've heard my other friends of mine say, "Oh yeah, I just called up my friend so and so the other day,
Mm.
and we just talked." And I was like, "Oh, I guess I can do that."
I think the only people I call are my mom, my dad, and then Bailey.
Yeah,
I call. I think because she's a FaceTime girly, so we're always on FaceTime.
yeah, I'm not a FaceTime.
I'm usually not a FaceTime unless there's like some juicy goss.
Yeah.
Then I got a FaceTime.
Well, when I do call people, I like to be able to walk around, or like I like to go on a walk. I don't like having to be like, "Is the shot okay?" I guess you could prop it up and then go about your business, but
I get nervous like when my partner calls me and then like we're still in that like stage where I care a little bit what I look like on like camera.
yeah.
And so like he'll be down there and I'll be up here and I know he's just getting that like angle. I'm like, no, just text me. Not my shtick.
Anyway, where are you from, and why did you go to Western?
Okay, I'm from Whidbey Island in Washington. It's like
What? Okay, I have a comment. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. So I'm from Whidbey Island. I was born in Anacortes. I came to Western because I was rejected from UW. But looking back on it, I don't think I would have survived there.
Mm.
And I really liked one of my majors. I actually can't remember which one I came here initially for. I think I was going to do theater, a double major with theater and ASL when I got here, but I didn't plan for my future, so I didn't realize we didn't offer a single ASL class when I got here.
Wait, we don't. I didn't know that.
Yeah, or
Wait,
maybe
that's crazy.
it was going to be like ASL 1, but I really wanted to
Sure.
be like a medical interpreter.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I came here and then I decided to do theater and environmental science. And at first I was like, meh, but recently I've been like really into it and I feel really passionate about both of my studies. And I think it was after I didn't get into UW, it was between here and I think St. Martin's down in like southern Washington. I think it's a Catholic school. But I kind of like the hippy dippy lifestyle up here, and like the community's really nice and it's very outdoorsy, which is kind of what I need. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should just jump into the main topic, and then maybe we can yap more about other
I'd
things
love to, yeah.
after we cover it. But we're talking about foraging.
Yes.
What is I mean, I know what foraging is, but for the folks at home, what is foraging?
Okay, so foraging, I didn't come with a definition, but foraging.
What is foraging to you, Niyah?
Foraging to me. Okay, so foraging, at least my version of it, and I know like people are trying to really push for like urban foraging, is like going out and reaping the benefits of like public land and public use.
Mm-hmm.
The commons, reaping from the commons. And so like what I do a lot is, there's a lot of trees on campus. I think are they magnolia trees? You could take the leaves off of those, you could pickle them, and it tastes kind of like sushi ginger. And just like,
interesting.
Yeah, just taking the stuff around you and utilizing it and making use of it without, because there's bad foraging practices. And like taking more than what you need and leaving little for others is a really bad foraging practice.
So what might be some example? Are there like is there a common practice that's associated with that, or what? Can you go into more about that?
So when looking at like, I don't forage for mushrooms. I don't know enough about them, but I am on a subreddit for like some mushroom foraging and identification. And a big one is like chicken of the woods is very popular. Mushroom, it's a very beginner friendly mushroom. It's easily identifiable. There's like not many or if any lookalikes. And so you can, when someone cuts some off a tree, you can tell where it was. And sometimes people cut it wrong or they'll just take all of it. And it's kind of hard because if you take a bunch of a certain species in a given area, then it's less likely for that area to be replenished if there's not enough like dropping spores or dropping seeds or reproducing at all. So
Mm-hmm.
keeping enough so that that population can be sustained long term is really important for like wild foraging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like being aware of, just being intentional about what you're doing and
Mm-hmm.
um, not going to an area that's maybe been
Yeah.
already used a lot, and then taking
Mm-hmm.
what little remains or something like that.
And it's kind of hard because I'm gonna try to remember this accurately. There's a book that I had to read for, I think, my oceanography class of the Salish Sea, and it talked about indigenous practices with gardening and farming.
Mm-hmm.
So where it wasn't like or I guess what we see normally, where it's like plots of land and like here's corn, here's wheat, here's broccoli or something. About like kind of weaving these plant communities together
Mm-hmm.
so that they can do that like that reproduction and stuff. But these areas of forest are tamed to like over like generation after generation to kind of replenish and stuff. And
Sure.
I can send you that book. It was actually a really interesting read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd look at it. Yeah.
But just making sure that like we are preserving the wilds that we are taking from
Mm-hmm.
is probably my biggest like banner for foraging.
That makes sense. So does that intersect with your environmental science? So it certainly sounds like it. Your interest in environmental science.
I think I'm mostly interested in environmental science because I enjoy taking from the land a lot.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
really big into shellfish harvesting, crabbing, fishing. So I'm really looking to get into conservation
Mm-hmm.
of like whether it be like wetlands. I really want to look into shellfish beds, and kind of finding that intersection between commercial and because there's a lot of commercial uses for shellfish, but there's also like that just like for public use and public
Mm-hmm.
harvest. That's important.
Have you been crabbing around here?
I haven't been crabbing around here. I'm excited because you told me about Lemmy Island.
I did tell you.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did tell me about
Yes.
Lemmy
Yes.
Island.
Yeah. So Lemmy, great place to drop pots is off of Lemmy Island.
Mm-hmm.
I had some friends 2 summers ago, so 3 summers ago we tried crabbing.
Yeah.
Just off Boulevard, and we got one crab, and it was a female, which you're not allowed to
Yeah.
take. We had to throw it back. We actually I think we got two, but they were both females. The year after, I didn't personally go, but one of us actually took a boat out to Lemmy, dropped pods, came back like 8 hours later, picked them up. They got like so many crabs.
So many crabs.
Yeah, so many crabs. And, so that's the spot. If you have access to a watercraft worthy of making it across the bay,
I have a paddleboard.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's probably not a good idea.
My family, we usually crab in this place on Woodby in
Mhm.
Oak Harbor. It's Crescent Harbor. But we've had a problem recently because what we do is we drop our pots one day and we come back like the next day and we pick them up. But people steal from our pots.
Really?
Yeah, that's a really big problem is like crab theft. Crab theft is real and it's very frustrating.
But like, I mean, it makes sense because crab is expensive.
It is.
Crab is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it makes sense that people would steal, because like if you're an unscrupulous character,
A thief.
yeah,
A
yeah,
barbarian
a
even.
brigand,
Yeah.
a privateer. Anyway, if you're like, well, no one's around, I should totally get away with this.
Yeah. And they do.
And they do, and they probably make a lot of money, or have some crab for lunch or dinner.
My dad gets pissed. Does Eric get pissed? We'll pull up the pot and we're getting splashed with seawater. We
Yeah.
pulled up and it's like 7 bajillion females and like one little tiny male. And Eric throws the biggest fit. He's like, I'm done crabbing. And then we go and we do it again next week.
Quit crabbing forever,
Yeah.
swearing off of it.
I bought a wetsuit for crabbing this year.
Whoa, are you gonna like go? How?
Okay, picture this in your mind.
You got harpoon crabs?
No, I can't go through their shell. Well, maybe I could with a harpoon.
Yeah, you could.
But
What am I picturing?
So I got a paddleboard for my birthday, right?
Right.
I'm having Logan, boom, on the paddleboard. He
Yes.
has a bucket.
Yes.
I'm in my wetsuit, goggles on, under the water, off the coast of Teddy Bear Cove or Chuckanut or somewhere. I'm gonna have a big old net. I'm gonna scoop those up, and I'll be like, here, and then I'll put them in the bucket, and then, take
So
my
you'll like
hatchet.
hang off the side, be like, all right, I'll be right back.
Yes. Yes.
Crab
Yes,
for dinner.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
that's cool.
I really want to go crabbing in the wetsuit, and I really want to harvest a sea urchin and eat their sex organs on the beach.
Is it good? I would
It's very
assume.
buttery and good. I mean, it's a delicacy. That's what you have on sushi.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I mean, maybe you don't have on sushi. Maybe you don't eat urchin.
I don't eat sushi that often. I actually had sushi for the very first time, like maybe a year and a half ago.
Oh, so good. So
Yeah.
good.
I mean, it's alright. But I never really pay much attention. I never pay much attention to the ingredients, to be honest. Kind of just like visually, okay, I'll eat that.
I'm a big
Pop in my
nigiri
mouth.
fan. It's
A
just
big
like
what?
nigiri. It's just like the strip of meat over the rice.
Okay. Wait, I think I know what that is. Yeah.
My friend, not gonna say who, apparently has illegally had horse sashimi.
Ooh.
Yes. A little sliver of horse meat. And he said it was delicious.
Well, okay.
Oh.
Not a fan. Would not have horse meat. But like when I was little, when I was younger, remember
Yes.
when IKEA got that whole scandal around IKEA having horse meat?
No.
Okay, there was a scandal around. I think it might have been Swedish meatballs, but it was like some sort of meatball recipe.
Mhm.
I believe it was IKEA, and it was discovered that there was horse meat in the meatballs, and everyone was upset. And I was like, when I was little or younger, I was like 12 probably. I was like, okay, horse meat not good. Like I don't want to have
Yeah.
horses for meat. But like we're already having cows and pigs.
I honestly don't know why it's illegal. I feel like
Yeah.
it's every other, like, people eat like lamb.
Yeah,
What's the difference?
it's like I really think a pig is also like smart
Mhm.
and doesn't want to be eaten as well.
That's why I don't ever understand why people are like, this, like, one culture eats like something different than me.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I would never eat a bug.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna be like, ew, someone's eating bugs, because meat is meat, to be honest.
Yeah.
Except for human meat.
Well, yeah, that's a kind of a clear.
I'm trying to remember. I hope I'm not like spreading misinformation, but it's like this fact where like, if you eat human meat, it kind of like messes.
It
with,
does. Yeah, it messes through your brain.
Does
yeah.
it? Do you know how?
No,
I don't know how either.
I think it's just. It's just.
Something.
Yeah, I think it also happens if you eat monkey meat. I think it's just like primate meat is like funky, but
Really?
this is like drawing on a memory of a memory of a shadow of a memory. So like, I don't endorse any of what I'm saying, but that's what I think.
do.
But that's what I think I remember hearing at some point.
Yeah.
Was that like primate meat? No go.
But then like
Not that you should eat primates. They're pretty smart. Like I feel like that'd be bad. A question that I wanted to ask for like 10 tangents ago.
Okay, yeah.
Where do you like to forage?
Oh yeah. So there's a lot of different spots. I haven't been foraging much lately because it's kind of like it's just becoming the on season again. There's some good spots off Chuckanut. I've been trying to get into like huckleberries. Where is that? Fragrance Lake.
Hmm.
I hope I'm not throwing my partner under the bus. I'm gonna call him Alex. So me and Alex went to Fragrance Lake for a hike, and I found huckleberries, so we were eating them. And we get into the lake, and he just starts gagging, like sickly gagging, and we had to like stop swimming for a minute because he got like so sickly.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm scared that I might be like harvesting the wrong things, but I didn't get sick. But Fragrance Lake is a good spot. We found some morels over on Susha Island, like the mushroom. We found like 3 or 4 of them, and they're pretty good mushrooms. I don't eat them.
Yeah.
I'm not confident enough to eat them.
I'm not a mushroom person. I'm not really into mushrooms.
I could do it in a sauce. I can't do it like straight up. I can't do olives.
Me neither.
Oh my god, twins. I think I had an olive in like a martini. Is that what they're in?
Yes.
Martinis are gross. It's just like
Yes.
I didn't know that when I ordered it. I was like, damn, this is strong because it's just liquor.
Yeah.
Some other good foraging spots. I don't know, because whenever I'm going foraging, I'm usually not just foraging. I'm just going on a hike,
Yeah.
and I bring my books with
It's
me.
like adjacent to
Yeah.
something you're doing.
Yeah. Because it's never a guarantee what you're gonna find. So it's hard to be like, oh, I'm gonna find this today. I'm gonna forage for this.
Mm-hmm.
I would, like blackberries. If you're picking blackberries out in the woods or like on the side of the street, that's foraging. If you're picking apples from a neighborhood tree, that's foraging.
So it's a wide spectrum of different behaviors.
Yes, there's urban foraging and then
Activities.
like wild foraging. I don't think that's the term, like wild foraging, but that's what I've just been using for like out in nature. But there's this one TikToker, I don't even want to call her a TikToker, this one scientist that I like to follow. Her tag on, I think, everything is like the Black Forager.
Mm-hmm.
And she has, I think, what's the two twins, the Greens? They're not twins, the brothers, Hank and John Green.
Hank and John Green.
They have that one show online, Crash Course.
Crash Course,
Yeah. She has her own segment now.
Oh,
like
fun.
her own like course about like.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and she talks about plants and stuff, and she does a lot about urban foraging and like where not to be picking your edible plants from, like where cats and dogs piss versus like lookalikes and stuff like that, which is really important. But yeah, there's a lot of spots. I don't think there's ever one area that I only really forage at.
Mm-hmm.
It's a widespread.
Speaking of like the forest aesthetic, so we gotta do our fit check before we finish.
Oh yeah.
This is a very cottagecore, like. Huh? Oh yeah,
Yes.
show. Well, as maybe go into that. Yeah, let's do what's your object?
My object that I brought. So for Christmas, I made my partner, because he's really into mushrooms, a foraging bag.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the materials in this are from other materials.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Ragfinery. I'm gonna be a plug for Ragfinery. They really promote like sustainable crafting.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know if you guys can see it, but I like burned his initials into the leather,
Mm-hmm.
and then I fastened these belts on. And so he's supposed to hook his belt into these back straps, and then it opens like this, and then he can put his mushrooms inside on his hip
Whoa.
when he walks around.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I literally bled all over this thing. I don't sew, but it took a really long time for me. This is a purse. I think this was part of a jacket. And then I stained the bag with like alder acorns and pomegranate rinds
That's awesome.
to get this more like tan look on it.
Wait, that's incredible.
Thank you. I spent a long time on this bag.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I really want to, and then he wove me a basket. And then I don't know. I really appreciate it. I like
my God.
crafting for people, and
That's so cute.
yeah. So that's my little object that I brought today to talk about foraging.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
That's really nice. It looks very well made.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was very happy with how it turned out.
Yeah.
Yes.
What were we saying? Oh yeah, I like your belt. First of all,
Thank you.
it's a cool I like the buckle or whatever it is.
I'll be honest, half of this outfit is not mine. The skirt is Sophie's. The belt is Sophie's.
Oh.
The top is Sarah's.
Mm-hmm.
This little tank top, mine.
Okay.
That's the only thing of this outfit.
So it's
that's
kind
mine.
of cobbled together from different sources.
Yeah, our roommates have like an open closet type of thing, so we share clothes all the time.
Amazing.
It's pretty great because Sophie has a lot more feminine clothes than I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty awesome. Bailey has a lot of cool sweaters, I think. Sarah has like business casual stuff. Pretty rockin'.
Shout out your roommates.
Shout out my roommates.
And you got those glasses. Are those? I didn't know you wore glasses.
These are my reading glasses. I went to the optometrist.
Optometrist.
Yes, and I went and I said I'm having trouble. Like I squint a lot when I like read, or it's not squinting. It's like a strain.
Hmm.
And he was like, okay, so yeah, we're gonna prescribe you some glasses. It's not gonna be like a crazy like what is like lens power. What is it called?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, so reading glasses. He said, no, not reading glasses, but you will use them to read. And I said, okay, whatever, man.
Did you use them for anything else?
No.
Sounds like reading glasses to me.
He even told me, he's
Definitionally.
like, I don't ever want to see you walking down the street wearing these glasses because they're only for reading.
Okay.
And
But they're
computer.
not reading glasses.
But they're not reading glasses, Finn. Don't confuse them. These are reading glasses.
Yeah.
These are reading glasses.
I mean, you use them only for reading.
That's what I'm saying.
I think, like, definitionally.
I don't know if maybe he just wanted me to spend money at the clinic for like prescription reading glasses.
Versus just, like, magnifying glass, like, just magnifying glasses.
Or maybe one lens.
As in, like,
Yeah,
lenses that aren't prescription, they just zoom in, whatever you're looking at.
that's what I think.
Hmm.
Or maybe one eye is different than the other, so I don't know.
Mm.
He said I have some pretty healthy damn eyes, though.
Good for you. Well, I mean,
Well, he said I might not need these in a
relatively.
year.
Really?
Yeah, just because I'm reading so much in school.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have 2015.
2015?
Yeah.
I don't know what I have. I mean, I guess I haven't noticed any issues, so maybe I have
Yeah.
2020.
Pretty rocking.
Yeah. We're almost done. We're almost out of time.
Ah,
I know.
love talking about me.
I know. What are you looking forward to?
Camping. I'm camping next month. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, where are you camping?
On the Olympic Peninsula.
No better place to camp, I've heard.
It's my favorite place on earth, no lie. Gonna go camping, maybe go paddle on Lake Crescent.
Love Lake Crescent.
I've never been.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Lake Crescent.
I'm very excited to just
Yeah.
be in the woods. And I love Bellingham, not be in Bellingham.
Yeah. How long are you going to be in the Olympic Mountains?
June 30th to July 3rd. And
Okay,
then,
so like a few
few
days.
days.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to my place on Woodby because we have to take that route anyways
Mm-hmm.
for the 4th of July.
Nice.
Because my uncle has this big party every year.
Oh, nice.
Gonna get fed real good.
Nice.
Yeah, what are you excited for in the future?
Oh, geez. The summer in general, a lot of my friends are staying in town for the summer.
Yay.
I think you included. Are you
Yeah.
here over the summer? Perfect.
Oh my gosh, we just got a condo. You must see it when I move in July.
Who-
It's to die for.
Who
Me and Bailey, we're moving into a condo.
a condo?
Like a condo.
Where?
I don't even want to call it a fucking apartment. It's a condo.
Where is it?
Downtown, it's right next to Gruff's. It overlooks the water.
Dude. Yeah,
Pretty
I would
rad.
love to see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
condos are cool.
We have a little like housewarming thing. I don't know yet. I haven't even talked to her about it yet.
Wait, so different people I know are going to be here for the summer. So I'm excited for some summery adventures. I'm
Yeah.
just excited for summer.
Yes.
I'm excited. It'll be my first summer being 21, so I'll like be able to.
Party.
Not that I'm super into drinking, but just like going out.
The social
and-
aspect
yeah,
of it,
yeah. I am looking forward to. I'm still doing the show over the summer.
Really?
Yeah, one of the
Busy.
folks that works here is going to still be here, and so I'm gonna film with people. Hopefully, some of my friends that I know from Bellingham that will be back in town. Say, hey, hop
Meet
on
with
my
me.
talk show.
Mhm.
And yeah, just enjoying not being in school because I'm not doing summer quarter. I'm not doing a summer quarter.
Thank God. I was debating doing it. No.
I would have done it, but there are just no classes that I need that are
Really?
yeah.
It's kind of nice though.
Yeah. Also, summer quarter is expensive.
It is.
It's like really expensive.
And then I didn't know until last year that I had to be a student like during the summer quarter to use the gym.
See, I'm gonna be an employee, so hopefully I'll still.
Ooh. Good for you. Lakewood though is open.
Yeah. Wait, you're right.
Yeah, I want to learn how to sail and be out in the lake.
I want a canoe. I would like to canoe on the lake.
That'd be really nice. Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like we got some fun stuff
Cool.
coming up, and then looking for food out in the wilds as always.
On the hunt.
On the hunt.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Bye, everybody.